What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 71 of our MLB The Show 23 of Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel. The Baltimore Orioles are in the World Series against the Philadelphia Phillies. NL East versus AL East here in this World Series matchup. If you guys forgot, the Phillies did win the World Series back in season number 1, the 2023 season. I forget who they faced off against, but they did win the whole thing that season. So good for them. Glad that you do have one ring here with like Bryce Harper and company. This team is a little different though since then. So hopefully Baltimore doesn't struggle too much against them. They shouldn't though, as they have pretty much cruised the entire playoffs right now. You know, the ALDS, ALCS, not much. You know, right there, look at that. Baltimore 7-0, averaging 4.9 runs a game. Team ERA of 1.14, 0.65 whip, a 248 average, kind of low, and a 709 OPS. So offensively, we're not quite on the same level as Philadelphia here, but we are out-pitching every other team. Which I think is really what's keeping us in this one, is the fact that we are pitching like madmen out there. And speaking of pitching like madmen, there he is, Grayson Rodriguez, one of the best postseason pitchers in MLB history. He had himself a very good game last series. He is coming out here so far. He got 2-0 on the season. He is not allowed a run yet. 18 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, a .22 whip, 1 walk, and 34 punch-outs. So Rodriguez averaging 17 punch-outs a game and a half a walk per 9. He does average about full game every pitching opportunity here. First batter up, Trey Turner goes down swinging. You hate to see that, Trey. First punch out of the game, though, for Grayson. Now up comes Brandon Marsh, and Marsh sends that one to center field. And Elijah Green's going to make the catch for out number 2. So there's 2 outs now here in this first inning. Let's take a look here at the Phillies lineup. We have Harper DHing, Bellinger in right, Kirk at catcher, Meade at third, Stott at second, Steer at first, and Johan Rojas at center field. So this is a slightly different Philadelphia team. No Alec Boehm, no Nick Castellanos, and no Kyle Schwarber, and especially no JT Realmuto, who did spend a season here in Baltimore. But that's going to be a 1-2-3 first inning. That's a fly out to Jason Dominguez. Now take a look at Andrew Painter, who's on the mound. 4 starts, 2-0, a 2.51 ERA, 28 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed. 20 hits allowed, Jesus. .91 whip, 6 walks, and 39 punch-outs. So Painter, who has pitched double the amount of starts here as Grayson, has, 5 more punch-outs? Pathetic. But here we go, leading things off. Gunnar Henderson flies out to Johan Rojas in center field. You hate to see that. Now take a look here. We have Gunnar at third. Adley's catching. Jackson at shortstop. Torkelson is at first. Kersted's DHing. Acuna's at second. Dominguez is in right. Green's in center. And Drew Jones is patrolling left field. Adley Rutschman here, 1-1 count, drives that one to center field. Fastball right down the chute, but Johan Rojas settles underneath of it, camps out, makes the beans, and makes the catch there. Big out number 2 here. Jackson Holiday, 261 batting average so far this postseason, chops that one to Steer, who fields it, goes to first himself to end the first inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, as on out top half of the second. Cody Bellinger up, and Bellinger, he lines that one to center field, but jumping catch there by Jackson Holiday takes it away. That's going to be out number 1 here. All right, Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, he goes down looking, big punch out, 4-seamer up and in 100 miles an hour. Curtis Meade batting .067. He's going to fly out to left field. Poor Curtis Meade. Poor kid right there. You hate to see that, like struggling mightily here in the postseason. Torkelson, he's up now, full count to Spencer, and he's going to draw the leadoff walk. First base runner for either team now here in this one. So a big leadoff walk there for Spencer. And up comes Kersey, who's batting well over 300. And he goes down looking. That's what we get for letting Spencer walk. He goes down looking. You hate to see that. Acuna's up now, 1-1 count. Chops that one to Stott. Stott goes to Turner. Turner spins, goes to first. That's not in time as Acuna beats it out, preventing the double play. So, fielder's choice. And up comes Jason Dominguez, who lines that one into right center field. That's going to be a 2-out single there for the first hit of the game here for your Baltimore Orioles. So there you go. Big hit number 1 right there. Up comes Elijah Green, and Green will strike out the fastball down the middle. That's going to end the second inning. So runners left on second base, and now here we go, top of the third. Ground ball. Here's Jackson Holliday fielding it, charging it, throwing it on the run. That's going to be caught right there by Torkelson for the first out here in this one. Big out number one. Now up comes Spencer Steer. Steer will go and watch ball four go by. Bad call there by the umpire. Second walk issued the entire postseason here. Now up comes Johan Rojas. Rojas sends that one to center field. That one's going to get down. Green plays it off the hop there. That's going to be a one-out single. Runner in scoring position now following the Rojas single. And we're going to have the leadoff man back up. That's Trey Turner, who is 0 for 1. Can we make that 0 for 2? That's going to be caught by Holliday. Holliday saving runs right there, possibly. So big out number 2 now. We're going to have up Brandon Marsh. Marsh 0 for 1. And that's going to be lined right to Gunner. He's going to make the catch and end off the inning. So there you go. Big outs right here in this inning as we're on now to the bottom half of the frame. Drew Jones leads things off here. He's batting 200 in the postseason. Ground ball right to Stott. Stott goes to Steer in time for out number 1. So there is one down now here in this third inning. Big out number 1 right there. We're going to have the leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson, back up. Henderson does have some light tower power, as that one's going to be a liner caught by Trey Turner. So 2 outs now here in the third. Orioles, they're possibly going 1-2-3 here for the second time in this game. Now Adley Rutschman comes up 0 for 1 already on the day. He's going to make that 1 for 2 as that's a deep drive to center field. Back and gone. No doubt shot right there as Adley Rutschman just tees off on Andrew Painter for the first run of the game here for either team. So big home run right there by the Orioles catcher. You love to see that right there for the kid who is looking for his third ring here with the Baltimore Orioles. So the Orioles team that drafted him first overall. They won a World Series. They won a second one. They're looking to win a third one. Jackson Holliday, he pops this one up, and that's going to be caught by the right fielder Cody Bellinger. And is going to end the game, end the inning here. All right, top of the fourth. Harper goes down looking right there on the fastball. Followed suit by Cody Bellinger goes down on the fastball as well. So 2 big outs here in this one. And up comes Alejandro Kirk, and Kirk will flare that one into right. Dominguez can't quite get there in time, and that's going to be a 2-out single. So the inning stays allowed based on the single. And here we go in the inning. That's going to be a grounder to Holliday, who goes to first in time. And that's going to finally end off this fourth. So a big out there to end off the fourth inning. You like to see that as Spencer Torkelson leads off the bottom half with a strikeout of his own. Come on, Spencer, you're better than that. Heston Kjerstad, who is 0 for 1 on the game. He's going to watch ball 4 go by. There you go. Good eye right there, Spencer. Heston, whatever your name is. Luis Angel Acuna up in Acuna. He will fly that one to right field. That one's going to be caught by the right fielder Bellinger, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this one as we're looking to hopefully push another run across. Little insurance run, dribbler by Jason Dominguez. That's going to be foul, though, here in this one. Thought it could have stayed fair. Now up comes Dominguez following the foul ball. That's the grounder right to Stott, who flips it underhand to Turner. That's going to end the fourth inning. Now, we made Painter play that one. That could have been a base hit. Now, following suit, here we go. Bryson Stott grounds that one. Diving play by Gunner, who goes to first from his knees. All right, Spencer steers up 1 for 2. That's a liner to right field. Dominguez comes in, and Dominguez will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this 5th inning as we're looking to hopefully go down 1-2-3. Johan Rojas, who's 1 for 1, sends that to left field. Drew Jones ranges over and back, and that's going to be caught there to end off the 5th inning. So big out number 3 there as they go 1-2-3. Elijah Green, bottom half now of the frame. And that's a liner to center field. That's going to be caught by Johan Rojas. That's a quick out number 1. So 1 out now here. Drew Jones is due up. 80th pitch of the campaign for Painter. Now I'm going to get underneath and past the glove of Spencer Steer. Jones going to take a big turn at first. Go to second base right there. So now we have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs to work with. And Gunner's up now, and Gunner lines that one right past the head of Andrew Painter, almost taking it clean off. Drew Jones scores easily from second. As an RBI single there for Gunnar Henderson. 2-0 Baltimore lead now here. Adley Rutschman's up, and Rutschman lines that one to Stott, who makes the catch in the air, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this 5th inning as Baltimore is rallying now. Jackson Holliday pops this one up to left field. In comes Marsh, who makes the catch, and that's going to end off the 5th inning. Trey Turner leads off the 6th. Little squeeze bunt there, caught in foul territory by Gunnar Henderson. Bold strategy right there by Trey, just did not execute the way he wanted it to. Brandon Marsh up now. Marsh gets down past the diving Jackson Holliday. That's in the left field for a 1-out single. So big 1-out single now. Here we have Bryce Harper, who will send that one deep to right field. Jason Dominguez stops and stares, and that one is gone. A 2-run home run there for Bryce Harper, his 4th of the postseason. 4 home runs in the postseason here now for Bryce Harper. 427, 110 is the exit velo to right center field. Absolutely hate that. How does Grayson let that home run right there? I mean, unless Harper's in fastball, I don't know how that happens. Following the home run, Bellinger's going to get himself a base knock right there. So following the 2-run blast, runners on first base now is Rodriguez, actually struggling in this game in theory. He gets Kirk to strike out following the base knock. Now we have up the Curtis Mead, who's 0 for 2. Right back to Rodriguez, who goes the first 0 for 3 performance for Curtis Mead. Gets him out of the inning. Tie game now here, bottom half of the 6th frame. That's a drive to right center field. That, though, is going to be caught by Cody Bellinger. That's going to end off the first out here. So now, bottom of the 6th, there's one away here for Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad will put that one on the ground. Right to Stott. Stott to first in time. So 2 outs now here following the ground out of Heston Kjerstad. As up comes Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 2 on the day. That one goes on the ground. That one fielded by Stott. Stott in movement. There you go. That's going to be out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Orioles here in this one. And up comes Bryson Stott. Stott runs that one to center field. Elijah goes back, makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 quick out now here for Grayson Rodriguez. As you guys start to think, his pitch count is up there, well over 100 pitches. Well over 110 pitches following that strikeout right there. It's only his 6th of the campaign, so definitely behind on the strikeout totals this frame. And then back-to-back strikeouts, that's going to make 7 on the day here. But that's going to end the inning. As out comes Franklin Teague. Teague, 5 games, 4 innings, a 2.25 ERA, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. Full count here, Jason Dominguez. And Dominguez will line that one up the middle. That one fielded by diving Trey Turner. That throw will be in time, beating out the fleet-footed Jason Dominguez. And you hate to see that. Like, come on, how do you not beat that one out? He's from his knees. Elijah Green, who is 0 for 2, sends that low four-seam fastball to center field. That one is just going to kind of hang up there and be caught, though, because, well, we don't really have the luck on our side. So real unfortunate play right there. And out comes Drew Jones. Drew Jones, here we go. Will put that one on the ground. That one past Bryson Stott, who's very mobile there at second base. And that's going to be a 2-out single. So Teague having extra base runners he did not want to have to deal with in this one. As Gunner's due up now, Gunner sends that one to left field. And no harm, no foul there as Gunner flies out. That ends the 7th, and this game is still tied here after 7 innings. Top of the 8th, Rodriguez still out there for pitch 129, as that's a punch out there of Trey Turner. Good old punch out there here. And up comes Brandon Marsh. Pitch 133 is a punch out of him. So back-to-back punch outs with well over 120 pitches on the day. Not something you see every day. Bryce Harper strikes out as well. So 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies as Rodriguez strikes him out in order with well over 120 pitches. On now the bottom half of the 8th, Rodriguez still looking for that game-leading run, looking for anything here. A.J. Minter, 5 games, 1 win, 3 2/3, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. Right, he's batting .425. He's batting a .125 against the veteran A.J. Minter. All right, so Minter on the mound. Here we go. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Turner. Double clutches, fires in time for out number 1. Oh boy. I mean, that's he's a righty though. The lefty up and the lefty grounds that one right to Bryson Stott. That one's going to be a quick out number 2 as well. So there are 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Baltimore only having one more inning to tie if they can't get a run across this game. Not even tied, just to take the lead. And same thing with, Philadelphia. One run here can, be the difference makers. That's just a very long flat there. Cody Bellinger secures the bag and the catch. So now here we go on to the top of the 9th inning now. As Philadelphia send Bellinger, Kirk, and Mead to the mound. Belly 1 for 3, sends that one up the middle for a base knock. So there you go, a leadoff single here in the top of the 9th inning. And the Phillies are threatening very quickly to try and force this into a save situation for them in the bottom half of the inning. Now up comes Kirk. Kirk, check swing. They're going to say he went around. Big called strike 3 there for Grayson Rodriguez. His 11th punch out of the game. So there you go. Now up comes Mead. Mead will strike out as well. So a back-to-back punch out there for Mead. That's his 12th of the game for Rodriguez. And Stott, ground ball. That one fielded by Holiday. Holiday to first in time. There you go. That's going to be a end of your top of the 9th inning. On now to the bottom half. Here we go. Kerstead up. Kerstead puts that one on the ground. That one's right to the shortstop in time for out number 1. All right, quick out number 1 here in this one. Up next is Luis Angel Acuna, who drives that one down the left field line. And Acuna knows that one's going to get fouled or going to get caught, and it's going to get caught right there for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here. Next batter up, Jason Dominguez, strikes out to end the 9th. And it's free baseball time. All right, Steer leads things off. Ground ball to Henderson. Henderson double clutches, fires in time, and that's going to be out number 1 here, top of the 10th inning. So big top of the 10th inning here for both teams. Winner goes home at this point. Johan Rojas, there you go, big strikeout there. That's 13 strikeouts right now for the staff ace. Trey Turner, swing and a miss there. There you go, 10 innings, 14 punch-outs for your starter. Brendan White comes out for the bullpen. 4 games, 1 loss, 4 1/3 innings pitched, a 4.15 ERA, 5 punch-outs, and a walk. Left just batting .400 against the veteran righty Brendan White. First batter up, Elijah Green, ground ball underneath of White right there. So maybe not who we're looking for. All right, now here we go with a runner on first base. We're going to have up the 9-hole hitter, Drew Jones. Jones not known for his power, but he can pop one off here and there. That, though, fly ball, fair territory. Caught by Spencer Steer, and that's going to end the first out here in the 10th inning. So 1 down now here in the 10th. Up comes Gunnar. Gunnar launches that one down the left field line. The left fielder's got it at the warning track, foul grounds, and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 outs now here with a runner on first base. We're going to have Baltimore. Hopefully, Adley Rutschman can do something here. That's a liner to left field. That's a base knock here. So runners on first and second with 2 away here for your Baltimore Orioles. You like to see that. Jackson Holiday puts that one in play right to Stott. Stott to first, and we're on to the top of the 11th now as White gets out of the jam. Cade Povich, he's out of the pen now. 1 game, a 1 inning pitch, 2 punch outs here. Right, he's batting .333 against Cade. Well, I'm going to probably face against Cody Bellinger. Bellinger probably going to be due up sometime this inning. Out comes Povich. We have the lefty Marsh. Marsh grounds that one to Torkelson, who will step on the bag himself for out number 1. So 1 quick out right there here against Brandon Marsh. You like to see Cade being effective here for these ones. Bryce Harper, the lefty, 1 for 4. Grounds that one to Torkelson, who will take it to first himself for out number 2. So there are now 2 outs here for the lefty Cade Povich, both against left-handed batters. Now following suit, Cody Bellinger, 2 for 4 on the day. Makes that 2 for 5. Big punch out right there. It's going to be a 1-2-3 11th inning. Thanks to Cade Povich. Out comes Jace Vines. Vines, 2 games, an inning and 2/3, 16.2 inning, 16.2 ERA. That's impressive. That's very high. Gets only an inning and 2/3, so it's super duper inflated, but that's kind of gross. Torkelson up, and Torkelson, I don't know what he was swinging at there, but it clearly wasn't a ball. Maybe there's some flies or something, some wasps. Kerstead up, Kerstead chops that one right back to Vines. Vines to first in time. That's going to be 2 outs now. Luis Angel Acuna up, and Acuna drives that one dead center field. That one's back, high, and gone. A no-doubt shot, a walk-off here in game number 1. of the World Series. Luis Angel Acuna, his second home run here of the postseason. You love to see that. And there you go, your Orioles faithful, they're up. The Orioles, they're around home plate. They are waiting for their second baseman to arrive. The helmet comes off, and he is mobbed down the line. A massive home run there by Luis Angel Acuna. Not a guy known for his power, but a guy definitely who could still swing the lumber. Rodriguez, he gets the win and the play. Rodriguez gets player of the game. 10 innings, 14 punch-outs, a walk, and 2 earned runs. 6 hits, too. Ugh. Povich gets the win, and Jace Vines gets the loss. You hate to see that. You're really